Modi live from London. Well, there is a new report out by the National Safety Council showing cell phones are involved in an estimated 27% of all car crashes. That estimate has increased for the third straight year. Deborah Hersman of the NSC is releasing that survey right here on Power Lunch right now. Deborah, welcome back to the show. I don't think anyone would be particularly surprised by these findings. The question is, what do we do about it?
You know, I think that's the challenge, is that people aren't surprised because they see so many people doing it. What we really need to do is talk about the things that business leaders are doing. They are leading the way. We have 8 million employees who are covered by bans that have been instituted by employers. Some of the largest companies in the U.S. ExxonMobil led the way in 2004, and we have so many companies that are doing this. It's not just about safety, there's liability issues, and it's just good business practice.
Hey, Deborah, it's Brian Sullivan. How you doing? Listen, I mean, you know, again, to Mandy's point, you don't need a survey to talk about this. I have a long commute by car every day. The number of fender benders is out of control. I mean, it's one or two every single day. The roads are getting jammed up. Furthering Mandy's point about what do, you gave some ideas, but how soon can we fix this problem? Because as a frequent driver, it is only getting worse. The roads are becoming almost impassable.
You know, it is a challenge, and I think when you talk about long commutes, there's always that weighing between productivity and safety, and we know that those crashes actually cost to everyone with respect to productivity. We talk about technology being a challenge, but it also is the key to the solutions. And so what we're seeing now is ever more technology in cars. We're getting to the point where we have collision avoidance technology in cars. And I do think when it comes to cell phone or in-vehicle device use, anything that's either nomadic or in-vehicle, we're going to get smarter about that, and technology can help prevent the driver from being distracted.
Do you think, talking of technology, the mother of all technology, the self-driving car, do you think, Deborah, that surveys like this will help speed up the move towards eventually getting the regulatory environment in place and also the mass production in place towards a situation where we do actually have them on the roads?
You know, whether it's Google or even Nissan reaffirming their commitment this week about self-driving cars, we know that there is opportunity for this in the future, and I certainly hope that there is the potential to accelerate the safety validation that needs to go on with these cars, because it will help us with distracted drivers, but also fatigued drivers, drunk drivers, elderly drivers, teen drivers, you name it. We have a lot of potential, Deborah, with technology.
You missed a chance. This was the perfect opportunity. Mandy lobbed it up for us to talk up our alma mater, Virginia Tech. We are both graduates of political science. We had classes together, but I was never there, so you probably don't remember who I am. Let's talk more about drunk driving, because what's interesting about your study is that actually talking on the phone is statistically still more dangerous than texting while driving as a percentage of wrecks. It's been proven that even talking can be as dangerous as drunk driving. When do we start to see laws ramp up that might reflect the penalties of this versus drunk driving? Because the studies show that the driver capability is about the same.
And you're absolutely right. I think people really downplay how distracted driving results in fatalities and injuries and crashes. And that's why we've put this estimate out, to make sure that people understand over a quarter of our crashes we believe are caused by this. We do have to increase the cost. It's about good education, good laws, and good enforcement.
All of the above. Deborah, best of luck, and thank you very much for joining us today. And for more on cell phones and car crashes, you can go to powerlunch.cnbc.com. I think one of the most interesting things, Brian, was that actually that estimate of 27%, it included hands-free cell phones. It wasn't just the ones you're actually holding, you know, hands-free cell phones as well. Quite shocking.
I'm telling you, as a guy with a long drive every day, Mandy, I'm just telling you, cars are weaving all over the place on the turnpike going 80 miles an hour. It's unbelievable. All right. Well, check out